Okay, we're going to see if this works. Turn it on, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to be very careful. I know it's risky. I wanted to have everybody find out what it's like on a Morphous. And here we go. We're just doing a real quick run to the grocery store. And I'm just going to drive one-handed. You can do that if you're careful. Since I don't have to deal with clutch. I don't know how good this is going to be. Or watch out for walkers around the jewel store. But that's why I'm doing it this way. There's less traffic and less chance of being hurt. We have a lot of construction over here. Fixing up Prairie Street. But this is really what a Morphous sounds like, operates like. Real simple, real quiet. While it will go 75 or so, I generally don't get much up over 50. As a general rule, I have had extended rides at 70, 75 miles an hour. But in general, I don't do that much. Not anymore anyway. Around a little roundabout. They're building two new buildings. I hope this is steady enough to see. This is in suburban Chicago, let's call it that. I don't want to tell exactly where I'm at. Anyway, here we are driving through the parking lot, some stuff. Going towards our place. This is my place. Out on the little side street. As you might be able to tell, there's two things about this that are really interesting. I call it sports car suspension. It's a really smooth bike overall, but with only a couple inches of suspension travel, it's not a particularly easy ride. It's kind of shocky because there's not a lot of suspension travel. There's only 4 inches of ground clearance, so you really can't have a whole lot of suspension, which is really okay. Traffic on Highway 38, State Street. This is not the ideal way of doing this. I had to turn 10 signal on. It's not the ideal way of doing this, but this is the only thing I got at the moment. I don't have one of those fancy cameras that all these guys have. So I'm trying to be extraordinarily cautious about my riding. And into the complex where we live. We have some pretty good neighbors in here, and the place keeps up pretty nice. They want us to stay down around 15 miles an hour as a general rule, and I try to honor that. There are some kids and quite a few dogs around, so I don't want to really startle or scare or hurt anybody, especially not me. Well, I'm almost there. I will get where I'm going, and I will turn the bike off by putting the kickstand down and turn this off. Just a minute. Here we are, turning into home. And here we are. There's Jerry's Jeep, Sue's little black hamster car, and my parking spot. And there we are.